Okay, Salman, Freddie Roach was given an interview, and Freddie Roach mentioned that Pacquiao would struggle against Crawford and Spence at this time in his career, because Manny Pacquiao's not a very big guy, and those guys are fairly big. Now Crawford's somebody moving up to 147, and obviously Manny Pacquiao's been campaigning at 147 for a very long time. So I do think Crawford's a bigger guy. I think Crawford's quite a tall. He is size wise. I think he is bigger than Pacquiao. Errol Spence is obviously a massive welterweight. He's a huge welterweight. We know that Errol Spence is somebody that struggles to make welterweight. He's a natural welterweight. Obviously, Pacquiao's not a natural welterweight. If you were to assess Pacquiao in this stage of his career, would you give him much chance against Errol Spence or Terence Crawford right now in Manny Pacquiao's career?
If I was to break it down, so against Terence...
So let's talk Crawford first.
Alright, so Crawford, I think Crawford would beat Manny Pacquiao. I personally think Crawford's probably one of the most skillful fighters in the welterweight division. I personally don't feel... I think Errol Spence, he's a good fighter, don't get me wrong, but he's not... He's a good fighter, don't get me wrong, but he's only beat Kell Brook. And to me, Kell Brook's just an average fighter in the welterweight division. So until Errol Spence beats one of the top elite fighters like Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman...
When you say Kell Brook was an average fighter, Kell Brook at the time was ranked the #1 welterweight in the world.
When he beat Errol Spence?
No, when Errol Spence beat him, people thought that Kell Brook was the best welterweight out there.
Personally, you got to realise that Kell Brook's only beaten one welterweight, and even that was close. So the thing is, it wasn't... I can't... If he beats someone like a Terence Crawford, a Keith Thurman, then you can say he's world class, because you have to beat someone that's undefeated or elite himself. Like Kell Brook, who had he fought before he had fought Errol Spence to give him the credentials? No. Yeah, but that's one fight. That's not... Look how who Manny Pacquiao fought. Patton, Miguel Cotto, all of those guys. But I don't know with Errol Spence. I think he's beatable. I think Errol Spence is beatable. I don't think that, for example, the thing. So
if you think Errol Spence is beatable, but you think Terence Crawford is not?
I think Terence Crawford is class. I think Terence Crawford would beat Errol Spence. The thing is, it's like Errol Spence. He's very technically correct, but he's not got that. He's like a Joshua. Like Errol Spence is like a Joshua. He's he's a good fighter. Don't get me wrong. He's a good fighter, very good fighter, but he's not like a. Like Terence Crawford's so skillful, like the way he fights, like he can go from southpaw to orthodox. He's a very quality fighter. Like the way he dissects the opponents, like the way he knocks you out as well is very he's got one punch knockout power. He does he knocked out Benavidez. That was a very good stoppage. Like the way he fought him, and also he beat Jeff Horn easy. He beat Jeff Horn easy and stopped him as well. So I personally think Terence Crawford's class. I think he's...
So you think Crawford beats Pacquiao?
Yeah, I think Crawford's class. I don't even think Pacquiao... I think it'll be like a Mayweather-Pacquiao type of fight.
Okay, what would you say Errol Spence and Pacquiao?
I think that's more of a close fight, to be fair, unless Errol Spence lands something significant. And Pacquiao's got a chin. He's not gonna just go down. And
if you had to put your money on that, who would you go for, Spence or Pacquiao?
Right now, obviously Spence, because obviously he's a younger fighter, but that's a very good fight. Even against Kell Brook, like Errol Spence didn't look worlds way better than Kell Brook. True. You got to realise, remember when Mayweather fought like Arturo Gatti, people were thinking that Mayweather would get beaten, this, that, the other, and he humiliated Arturo Gatti. You got to realise, when Errol Spence came to fight Kell Brook, he didn't humiliate Kell Brook. It was a close fight.
Because Kell Brook ended up...
Yeah, he got knocked out in the end, but it was a close fight if it was going on the cards. A humiliation is where you're not winning any rounds and you get stopped. Like, for example, Terence Crawford versus Jeff Horn, that was humiliation in my eyes. But, yeah, that's my opinion on it. I don't think I think even someone like Amir Khan would give Errol Spence problems with his speed.
Yeah, but that... so...
But the thing is, obviously, Khan doesn't have a chin, but I'm just saying that he'll cause him... Someone like Khan would cause Errol Spence with all sort of problems. Because you got to realise that type of style is what Khan would love, but that's not the point. The point is
okay, so you would say that both Spence and Crawford beat Pacquiao?
Yes, right now, but if I was to go on who would beat him more easy, Crawford, definitely. I don't know why.
Okay, there you go, guys. You have his take. He feels that Crawford and Spence right now would beat Pacquiao, but obviously it'd be a more interesting fight between Pacquiao and Spence, and Crawford would beat Pacquiao quite convincingly. So guys, we'll see you guys in the next part of the video.